Hey Bioformer fans! Today I'm going to show you how to put together the combiner Nomicon. First you'll need Fracture, Kolta Kai, and Marrow. But before that, let's make a few minor additions, or changes. Nomicon is known for having pretty wide hips, so you can fix this by removing the friction adders on Kolta Kai's legs. This will make the final product a little less stable, but it should make it look better. And that's what's really important. But what also would look better is a brand new head, and that's what we're building right now. Nomicon's custom head. These pieces you're seeing right now are all from the sets used to build these guys. So if you have the skull villains, you'll be able to make this head. So we're using some brain stalks for eyes. I have a piece of armor for the front of the face. You gotta close it up like that. And now we're making some horns. Now that the head is done, gotta make a neck to combine it to the body. Alright, put some armor pieces on this joint. And the head is done. Now all we gotta do is put it on Kolta. Now the head can be stored on Kolta at all times. Just gotta put it in this open peg hole on his gearbox. And you can either leave the head down like this, but I do think it looks better if you flip it around. Like so. There we go. It does hinder his neck movement a bit, but I think it's worth it. Now let's take a look at the combiner limbs. First, let's start with Fracture. First thing you do is take off his shoulder and arms. And like in the previous video, you just connect the arms and pull out the shoulder bit. And that's pretty much it. For the leg portion, you gotta flip the head around and flip the legs around and make sure the armor is facing backwards and the feet are facing forwards. And you combine them. Now this next part's important. The legs are a little too long, so you have to actually accordion it so that it becomes shorter, so that the horns kind of rest on the feet. The main purpose is to make both the legs the exact same height. So just do the same with Marrow. Take off his back section, and like in the previous video, you combine the hands and the wings, flip that around, and that's a shoulder and arm. Now with Marrow, you actually want the head to be behind the legs this time. That will give his leg more movement and more posability. So again, make sure the armor is facing backwards and the feet is facing forwards. With Marrow, you actually want the leg to be fully extended, unlike Fracture's. You can also wrap the horns around the feet, give it more durability. Alright, now it's time to deal with Kolta. You put the shoulders down and wrap the arms around the shoulder pads. Then you put the head down. And now let's deal with the legs. You flip them around like that and put the legs inwards. And that's pretty much it. And here's what it should look like from the other side. So let's put it all together. Put the legs on, and the shoulders will connect at these open ball sockets right here. So that's what it should look like, and then you just put it down. Now, I recommend that you give a friction adder on the shoulder because the weapon can be kind of heavy and it causes the arm to sink a bit. But anyway, you put the other arm on, and now let's look at what the new head looks like. Oh yeah! Behold, Nomicon in all of his undead glory. Now this is a real combiner. Hopefully, with this video, I was able to solve some of the issues the original combiner had. like the extra wide hips or the lack of an actual head. It was really fun to make, and I can't wait to make more. Alright, thank you for watching. I did just get the new Bionicle sets, so let's see what I can do with those. See ya next time.